Hey Luke, we are in Dresden to Bilderberg. For those who don't know, what is going on here?
Oh, that's a very loaded, big question. I could spend 2 hours explaining to you, but just in
Short version.
Short version doesn't do it justice, by the way, but we have 140 of the most powerful, influential individuals from BP, from Goldman Sachs, from Twitter, from Facebook, from Google, from artificial intelligence corporations, from the military-industrial complex, from the mainstream media, and of course your elected representatives meeting behind closed doors with the protection of local, state, and federal police here with intelligence agencies to make sure no one gets to find out what happens inside while they treat journalists who are known just to do the job for the people, just to do the job of explaining to people what's happening, to treat them like utter criminals, harass them, intimidate them, and just, like they told me, they will beat the crap out of me if I try to do my job here and just report on what's happening.
Yeah, I saw your video on We Are Change. Maybe a little personal question. How do you consider yourself politically? Yeah. Is there some ideology you follow, or how do you consider yourself?
I have no idea. I guess I'm a pedestrian. I look left and I look right, and then I just keep moving forward. I mean, that's, I think, the best way to describe myself. I haven't really studied major political philosophy, so I can't really make a determination on that, but I don't think journalists should be politically inclined to one political shift to another political shift, only because if you're a journalist, if you're coming off from a particular point of view without actually investigating something, you are becoming biased. You're becoming a PR person instead of a real, true journalist. Obviously, throughout my work within the last 13, 14 years I've been doing this, I've seen the particular trends that government usually is not the answer to help individuals, to help people. Usually there is a lot of corruption. Usually there is a lot of wrongdoing on behalf of the government when it comes to dealing and helping with particular situations in this world. So that's why a lot of people have kind of said I'm a libertarian. I don't know what I am. I legitimately haven't even studied libertarian philosophy. I don't know. I'm just here, totally open-minded. Prove me wrong. My camera doesn't lie. The video footage doesn't lie. Believe it for yourself. Fact check everything, and don't believe anyone. I don't believe anyone.
Are you disappointed that there aren't a lot of people here? Like, did you expect protests? Maybe.
Yeah. No, I learned not to be disappointed. I mean, why? It's not going to help anything. It's not going to, change anything. There's no reason to be disappointed or not. Again, I'm just here to show what's happening. I'm just here to document what's going on. Even though there's a few numbers right now, I am getting reports that there's going to be 19 protests tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of numbers from the far left and the far right, so it should be really interesting. But as far as protests go, I think tomorrow there will be an ultimate determination on how many people are actually against the Bilderberg group.
Okay.
In Dresden, in just one small part of the world. And again, with the protest, people here are being treated like absolute criminals. People who have a cardboard sign are automatically stopped, automatically detained, automatically searched, have their passports written down into their database that the Bilderberg collects, that these guys collect, that they keep staff. They came up to Dan because they're keeping files on us, and they walk us up with all of our government files that the Bilderberg group gives to them, lies, and has all this propaganda against them. And people are arrested here for no reason. So obviously it's not a conducive environment for free speech, since there is no free speech here, and people get arrested and beat up and harassed for simply holding a cardboard sign, and that's what we saw yesterday.
Well, I know you travel the world a lot, and you come to very many different places in Europe and North America. Do you think the world is getting freer, or do you think it's not getting freer?
Well, it depends where you go. If you go to Singapore, you're like, life is done. It's a total 1984
Western world
grid. If you go to the Philippines, you're like, okay, there's poverty, but there's a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
So there's always this kind of particular giveaway. Worldwide, I just feel, at least everyone that I talk to always has a feeling of miscomfort, always has a feeling of something's wrong, something is not like it should be in this world, and something is not right. So I see a huge potential that could erupt at any moment, at any time, and cause a mass awakening to ultimately creating a life, a civilization, existence that would be a lot more free, a lot more cohesive, and a lot better for everyone, because it would be a lot peaceful with just more understanding, which is coming up behind with all of us with the internet and being able to communicate with each other.
Okay, thank you for your time and
No problem.
thank you for your work.
No problem.